wanje go padiar moch anjen nin wanje go padiar moch kuna be ku yokin gain chichuto ko zaman aliu zaman bani chalchen zaman aliu zaman bani chalchen ka time aliu zaman bani chalchen Anjenin wanje go padiar moch like kanali with your kanyir galway like kanali with your kanyir galway and maniane and yamane min kuyanya ne mungmin kuyatinga baye when the luch moyo like kanali with your kanyir galway like kanali with your kanyir galway and maniane and yamane min kuyanya ne mungmin kuyatinga baye when the luch moyo Panda jenu redu kubana wal pinya jenu bapilti kubana wal panda jenu bapilti bagawa ko cheyo kubanin bagawa diar mo cheyo kubanin banina barar wel like kanali with your kanyir galway and maniane and yamane min kuyanya ne mungmin kuyatinga baye when the luch moyo like kanali with your kanyir galway like kanali with your kanyir galway and maniane and yamane min kuyanya ne mungmin kuyatinga baye when the luch moyo
Raya nyin dwan anyal nyan ye dung da jala ngekuk
yara yinu malwala nyang
we dung da tong
yara yinu malwala nyang
abi da kuruok
yara yinu malwala nyang
we dung da
malwala nyang.
Ade da kuro.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
We gung da tong.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
Bowlot. Bowlot. Le da u. Le da reje. 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 Bowlot. Bowlot. Nama menya de tere.
Ilai deni.
Ngaba ko de lo.
Ilai deni.
Nama menya de tere.
Ilai deni.
Ngaba ko de lo.
Ilai deni.
Waya nyin dwan. Anyal nyan ya dunga jala ngekuk.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
We gung da tong.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
Ade da kuro.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
We gung da tong.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
Ade da kuro.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
We gung da tong.
Yara yunu malwala nyang.
Bowlot. Bowlot. Le da u. Le da reje. 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 Bowlot. Bowlot.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Wecha keng muos we koda ni pinama gir. Wecha keng muos we koto na Canada ko America. Wecha keng muos we koto na Europe ko Africa. Wecha keng muos we koto na Australia. Barnami da na kule e barnami da na bere muhima rate. Kena bi wa live na kule e kre COVID-19. Ko jitu bi wa jamtin e bang mit ko na learning distance. Anyai ka pias ne nin ka lockdown e ben cities ka Melbourne ka dia cities ka da ngade cities ka Australia ka dia cities ka dia mit ai rare by kuma ne mit rare by ai pioi na long distance ina ka pioi tin yene pioi kana ai loy na computer which is in a distant learning e kana lan ka jui ka nwan tin rate ku ka jui ka nwan tin rate ku chalan jita tin aju ja rate ko ya bako especially parent achi ko ka dia kenyi technology even though na cha pi kita the technology na ga tangin or kichal pi adura na ga mat ko kenen ka majority dan wa face ko way migrant wa dia achan to ngapa ne e kona wel ba kon ni ku ber use technology bera upscolda kaka our face ne nin ka ne rare yen mis rare by ku jela pi den wog ne kulu wala mi da kai ko a pi su kuli ku kalang experience ku ka chi pio ko ke kulu ke kai kaman ko wan mi dan tuen Robert adwere ring e men pan junu Sudan ku ka lui su kuli ku ke ne londe ku ka gi experience den ci yo ku jela asbaz be ke yen wek advice because yen we man en ga ci wori nga ting tane ci Robert adwere ring yena Louis Kulik ko kana ci pio red ku pio wa pio distant allan ka jwi wa jurtin kai wa jur a ben wog yen advice around the row picture da kin ban yal e wan mi da Jeremiah ding wan mi da Jeremiah ding ab ban yal ma na biyala ka ba ben yal rana diak Louis Kulik ya da e wan mi da abrang garam kwal jungror ka biya kaman ko ne kul ke diak ku jamba bedira red itang wan mi da rubata dwer ring ku jela Jeremiah yene ka Abraham ima kaman ko abakeng muoth kaman to ka kin ban ababan na ci ban ala ka ba ben yal ku rubat ta kan wok fa ba rubat ba moth ku bula tuengor barnamij da
na pia rate in Modin Martin kujela William mantoken yini studio brani chal Robert adwere cha modi ada cha Robert adwere chi wog dai lui sukuli ke an running a scholarship program ne lo sukuli so cha Robert adwere cha yo pi Melbourne Secondary College so yen ye kuli Robert adwere TV tawi ne nyine TV pan bor ku ko yu ke le ke le ku ke ai monjang ko jam tong monjang ban ka ga yu ke le ku je la kwa da ni ping tong monjang ban en ga yu jam gan wo gan ga yu le information so ki chi walking by ne kul ku je la Jeremiah distant learning wa je jam ke chol education pathway chi wa jam last week so ne wiki ke to ke ne bi wa jam tin ke chol distant learning chiman ni wo ke lana de ke COVID-19 habit chi yen wo che yen ke to kan wo won ta chi wa yen different ways of approaching things so can ye cool ke yin yu chol ba wala based on your experience mi jam na kan kero wi two areas your experience or we ke nin don ta yo ne sukuli kor ba bi wa coin ke we ko ye lui wen mi because any ku anong challenges ke ni ran lui sukuli nowadays can I man to cool a different man distant learning can to war into by at the educator class they are expected to be in class at the same time can cohorts can kujela usas a good and be fear and then beto but now with your experience I don't think none of the media is staying long so you only work ko your parents been work advice you only go loy ku yen distant learning ye different de can face to face learning ku yen are we losing or are we gaining anything so that is what we are here tonight can ba work ba enlightened so you are welcome
yene ka wan mi da Jeremiah ding eben fa abu jalba yu hala ci enti ken wan mi da Robert te ken jam Robert kam tin be ban kin be dong TV ni tok ku bala twen
Audio Jungle.
Might not hear the dialects that I will be speaking in, because I am Dinka by tribe, and also South Sudanese by cultural background as well as Africans, and as Abrams and Martin introduced me, I work at school, so apologies to 64 tribes of South Sudanese community if I go into dialects in Dinka, because we all mix interculturally. I am half Dinka, half Equatorian Bari, so apologies if any viewers find that they cannot hear me, as well as other cultural background like from English speaking background. So Abrams and Martin were at Dogalet, Kuja TV Panbor, initiative Charloy can initiative Padaret, Chan Kuchol along the period can Mahamred, Chan Eran Jamko can and a dear Pan Janup, to dear Pan dear that Panchol Kadang. Juba and the other thing, but ran did and ran twine to the entire one jump. In the background, and we were you work in a chan bapping work panbor or quan chicken quite panbor, generate Chananchilla and Chia Ethiopia, the mana quarren. Copan Chio taken by Amading Bor, Waka Quinka, Kedentala Rapat. The channel will tom giang kana ken history da o kadang o Sudanese history dideret chan wo wa tabaret credential civil war kan ke family dwe da kalu asero ko ke gor mutio kan chero jog te majeret ken can be open air along the period ku kechol mit ka ake ya kadang ake ya future generation terminal well cot or na cha ko well in terms of seed actual cot tong dan jeng ke ai ka chum chan bia ke be me jala be nyal ku parent ake ka bi mit ke den chan bi ka be kadang bi ka be chum chan ake be seed in the future can background by you with Ethiopian and it's ya Angela Tedentol kadang Ethiopia kuba bala jal Ethiopia ba ben South Sudan ku jabala jal South Sudan ben Kenya anchirera bera kakuma ku anchirera along the Nairobi ku jaben binyan kaya ba Tedentol New Zealand. So New Zealand anchi chenten te kida kadang rontiar ke nokten dena Quentin Chan Quentin along the Jama. Jama Chatolton, Lui Ten Jama, New Zealand, Ten Jama, the Dental Student Support Center, Kuja Admission Center, Tijuan Chan Kajun system Luton can Panair Chak Dedikin, Kakenchol program, Kuja Pathway, Aka win I can meet chopping about. Kachiraka ke kuj mit kwa along the period to janan the arten and it's a credential sciences and we bala along the can help but help the credential health promotion which is the credential community when can we got a community generate community credential policy kuja help arut tiak kuja na bebala ben long den education ka along den teenage ka am hemret internet ran diet temen year 9 ku year 10 run ka arun mahemreten mit lakin anti kon luite den chal primary school kan tenen mit ben yalten mahemret so education the thong ben jogrot prep Ben primary school, Ben high school, Timon to Louis Anton Mathiokan, Sukul Louis Anton along the mountain. Kain, one channel gal South Sudanese, Kajuj Jorogaret, along the Puritan, Mitko Abi can be quite pan quite a colchian. So Malay Teneto Monjam be road low bera, tag the quite cocky, quite cocky, Tom Bien, Tom Monjam Jor. So la back there you partner can along then COVID-19 can talk global pandemic can churro by ke dol won ko jwe lu asaro ku ko je ko lu asaro ka a community won point ben pan won yam ku pan yam kan de ko won ci ro chok pin won ter ko ke won ngi system ku kwen ke te man ke ken tol man zamat are chan bi ko won de ko jor ke bi ke kwan lakin community am hem chan bi ro ran nyot te won e pir nyot loiten kwen kanan ko pan bor an ko do ka le chan tb ci ben yalken tb pat en aran ci la jam Facebook live but ka won chok meet pin a ko won a ka nyare nan ko won chok community pin kon te won la ba ka tin dol ko won kan ko luiten te man ko dol ko yakuma a lu sukuli lakin lon dia a la jok to chan ban ko ke kwan te man along den ko yakuma along den police along den Victoria Multicultural Commission te man the meeting is supposed to attend sadaro but cha wan to chan kan kan ma hem kaman ken along COVID-19 kan ci mi du lu asaro te man mi won ci la online chan bi ga gat a ka ko lu tin ko de pie chan bu mi da yo bi ga la online chan na tene bi ke dolken bi ke la twen chan bi ke ka jok to chan bi ke long den pir bi ngi ting chok ko kai won ci dit tin te won ci pir junub ko jor ten kan apat bu mi kwa bu ka chok pin ko bu lu ka parent chan banang to won e mit bi ke dolken a kol chen bi ke ka chok pin ken en kun wi balwel kana along school ka jojaru loiten lakin ka te parentin be parent bi ninati bi ga lu ka depuis ko bi mit bi rot chopping technology pat ko won mi ke kontin lakin ada dol ko won alla bi technology bi ke mi da raj ken kana wi bi ko bi parent bi ni mata pinya pat ko ñut ki mit dol ken won bi ke ka ngi yaloten kedet tatun kaman parent the parent won ki kwen along den tong dinglis parent tiraka the dol won ke kwan chan bi ke system bi ngeji ko kuran lui school chamanan ran won ci lui long den primary school ko ci lui ten university ko ga jama the dol won an ke system ban ka ating tin ku ba parent ba ka nyod del won pat ko an nyin parent kaman temen Abraham wa ma Abraham lui school ku ja ko kun Africa ko junubin ko ko alu school chan bi ke mi da ko en kan wi balwel tin kana na der and swal alla be ati swal baden ko inta doga laj Martin ko ja Abraham. Yeah, kada chamor na Abraham, sorry. Abraham Martin culture ma hemret temen the lore la nyot mit video akalating kadang online aka padaret aka deng kadang South Sudan ku deng jem kwan nyar deng panbor or deng lord tweet ku ja lord panbor dutong lakin lord panbor ko won e ka nyot mit kan bin mi dalu train kan ka pa da ni lo ran chal Martin a la yu bal dogin kan ku ja ran won laban a la da ba dog tenen kadang chol nyok yeah a chun nyok awe kai lo ka pa da red ko kai won lui community ka cái chol culture cái này các bạn đấy của cái vấn đề nhuận mít and dul that deploy that cái này cái qua cái waja cái chol program anh nhuận mít chẳng bị cái rồi chopping.
Okay, apa the rate iyan ka lor for your information lor jongulei wadia ko emit ke jongulei wadia lor da to kan ko Lake State wa kwaliap ku bor ban ene jongule state ban lor da ban etok ban ku dier ko ay tu fa
Ay-
chan ka ben ya ban nyot clip state ko ren you can see
Ringa luang luang loy, ringa luang luang ya kegur majak ya kegur majak jang no kang jang no luang luang loy, ringa luang luang ya kegur majak jang no kang jang no luang loy, ringa luang luang ya kegur majak jang no kang jang no luang luang loy, ringa luang luang ya kegur majak jang no kang jang no.
en ga clip state ko cha pol kan ne bang ne lor de monjang lor da tung to wana ko leg state fanane ne kirten chol ngade de nga chwil e men dan pa ne jongule yen jik the question ne chira ti ba kwene ten ngade nyen in the screen in ga baber I think it's clear. Into mute. Unmute.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, distant learning ci ben be dor won pat chan ke dor ra ja ke chro lo won ta men ke den chol covid lockdown kan ke ben ke daman pat lakin ke chol technology kan akoy point ke pa den technology chan class da la below online usas a la meeting lo ke dang ke parent online ku jam met a la nang ke den chol tutoring a la below online ku chira ka ai ka waja ka lo chan benang to won ke den chol child safe to men ai ko school ke loyen ka tene ke child safety kana ta tun won ter lakin ai ko won manazama won la bent that ada ganun e ko kidan ka tapin ko akuma to men ke den ran wala lu ka mit kan wuj benang ke den chol working with children check ka chira ka aka mahemret so distant learning kan apat benang to woni mandu ba nyot ka to wonen ka ken loy tin apat chan benang to won en ka pir e ka bot yok kuin ran won in ran che parent de or ran won roi ken or ran won ke den tol mentor mit ka ai ka lo guided chan benang to won ke ken ke ka bot yok tin so distant learning kan ka padare in laba kwente chit Africa ke chol distant learning provide that the technology chan panan junub ade ka won jor ka tin temen technology chi ditin ka internet so ka chira ka bendol chi laba ta ka ke lakin nai pan chit pan Australia temen daman lo lockdown road kan manazama da kuma by e kadang parana ke da computer by da internet by kachira ka aya ka ya kuma ke chol system kan aya lu ka family chan minang to wone ke family won de chin kang bera ala bi ke ka gut ko chan kenen system e panair da pan kawaja e kenen ke ngi lo e pat kenen chan ka sukul ka ya kuma ka wone ka parent point ko along then to be ke med chala get by ai ku lo ta tin den chan bin med benang to en gat ku deputy amet bot chuk na ki med la online bichi la kadang class day ka you parent ku ki mandu ka ki la class ka chira ka aka ka bot chuk pat chan bin med be nom taping ka ko gunta tin madam manazama wona lui ka kadang ka school temen manazama sport manazama wona ka mit pure credential leadership ku manazama won ka ken chit ka council or youth services ka wona program ka lo temen holiday program ka chira ka ka pat ka distant learning temen rero kadang covid lockdown ku chin to won bi mi dal la pol kadang in the stadium for example kamanazama temani kachiri Melbourne Victory kachiri Western Bulldog ala bi program loy can be made bigger ram ko kai won chal mentors a kai won to peer kwen to won there chan bi mi da nyot won bi ka loiten te menan ar ko dan mentor chan lui school dol pir London school a ngeke ku dol won ko lui ka kuma a ngeke ku dol won ka luai yokten a ngeke kadet won labal welten kaman ka ku kwan South Sudanese. And I apologize again because I said before I was supposed to say this in English because some of the viewers might be struggling understanding the language. But I was hosted by Boer community, specifically a Dinka section that wanted me to give a perspective on education. So feel free next time to invite me to speak on a broader scope, but I can highlight a little bit later on or recap on what I've spoken about. So apologies to my viewers again if you don't hear my the dialect that we're speaking on. Okay, can talk work experience I'm a hammered meet I could go I could pure the man corke who could routine self management you know motivation kachiraka I can mode met the man koren temen med brojot nyabdur angi pat be ngi ken gana Monday alarm dia balu set the man ken kwande class the man ken ku the man ken ya zaman break dia so kachiraka aka pat be parent sorry be parent kangi be met kangi kaman so kachiraka aka pir aka pir chol ngir lo te chimme da dit baden temen mi be nang 16 or 17 apat be met benang lo I went there ku kachiraka arogol daman kormet chan bungi kan kedien kan bangi lo cho kan piri bro jwak kede so kachira ka mahem kede taten bemed la jama ko ju along den gat kan ke bot yo kred lakin kedien chal work experience ku ja ka ko gon bin ka ta program aka won resume du ka chal kadang resume aka ni chok pin so resume kan aka kun chak ka loy pi du aka ka tat na ben Quentin in kini
sorry for interruption.
Kuwi balwel kwan je la jama daman dara loy che ke yok ku kenen work experience kiran loy in laba gat banang PhD but naka work experience yok ka in loy chi yok tawali ka chira ka jog daman woni gadin can banang voluntary ba kaloy ku ko woni ka kadang skill ku ai in ka jwagi so en ku ba diat tan kana sorry jam cha jwak to Martin
Audio Jungle.
Into later rate one method Robert yen ka ina Abraham in the German one method German about introduce to the audience.
Na pia the reading challenge Martin ku Robert dwara chukubale aywa inji jadi Jeremiah so Robert into presentation chaloy and as a program goes who are there go on other further discussion with the game below nang ta de bena you will be at debate of what to do in Jeremiah what can we do to our parents based on your experience in German parents every day what do you expect? Jamin jaman mit ka school in class. What do you expect? To not walk away a parent, what can we do to make them learn as time is really crucial? Can you run man especially in Victoria, Kukoga New South Wales, run a car with learning by. Kuyen, some of the thing I chimi that chili big year. Kukachi parent a chili big daddy land a galabi coin. What do you think? You will be bigger parent, bigger mistake coin. And then the technology. You look a bigger use it can be mistake coin. So you are welcome.
Yeah, in challenge Abram kujala koi dai ben we chakle kilo road am jam dia ba jakor chan jam che chadit nengen ke wena mohem lwel kitweng le bi parent kitweng bi parent ngi etok a jwe ka bi parent ka ba le parent ta da ko ka ngi ke won ta kitweng a ko banang internet bai ku bi man du manam computer ka ke tweng mohem ku da liu internet kan hi cái tầm bây giờ mà coi phần nào buồn, cho nên internet luôn mobile lên là bây parent bị mẹ để bên nào lui các cái nó lội cái online bài, cái này cái đó, đã kui parent cái là bớt tụi yếu, và nên mình làm ăn lui cái là bị cái này này, đã nên mình làm ăn vẫn coi cái này cái tụi là cái distance learning, akin farak cái classroom, only farak diffusion cái gì coi cho mẹ tụi nó, but time when em mệt, em job tụi atung kene online or remote learning ekene tada ye para na ku zaman dan ara man ye remote learning lebi men wel man dia bi jok man da lebi wel em bi jok sa dongwan ku classes I jok 8:45 ku le to 3:15 so ye time ke du pie ku jel du pie der bo du pie der akut bi 3:15 ku break out ke ten break out on ngade ni chori set ku jala line time kena ko ba ngi ke parent ada la men du le you know ti le re ku le la ni lon dia tul ngi che che lo ni tul le ka dang re chen ko bi loy e ke de ke twen ke ne raw ko ra ay mi adu ri pa mi ku nafsu zaman wa ne ka lo to ku le ji ni ka na nafsu zaman bin ga ya po ra 8:45 ka jo classes ken ay 3:15 ka to ke ne ke twen ke ne raw ko bi da to bi mi ku ya các cái nào lối xin các cái nó school là có phải ăn nghe ở đây in parent ba chỉ win khi này cháu wow bà lôi và quy lôi thằng bên đây sẽ đặc biệt à có phần cái chuyện cái lưới cái distract cái này đâu in có bị parent này cái này điạc anh em mình win cho cái chị disengage nên mình có win technology cái anh em mình có win win cái quyền cái mà nên instruction này cái gì teacher cái gì cái cũng biết cái lối cái mình có cái cái nào theo anh em mình nói disengage ku lagi game này cái phone cái nào có supervision cho parent bây giờ thì bây giờ bên đã nên để đùa lối thì ăn lối ở đó thì bên của cha gì nhỉ đã men phone game cái là go của riot cha làm phone game là bằng nghề ku luyện cái lối vậy đó thì trên chi quyển cái in parent chỉ quyển luyện cái game cái vấn cái game là bằng của nghề và cha game ya cái vấn you know cái toy or cái đều vấn ring game này game muốn là bằng nghề phát là game cái này luôn nó lôi mẹ ta là bằng của nghề cái parent để chơi chi quyển đại chứ mẹ tôi chỉ ngoan thì chỉ nên ngoan ấy jam nằm vậy lôi cái nó cũng cái chi phím khi lôi ốc bìa nó có đứt phì lôi ốc bìa cái đứt phì lôi mẹ này ở trên cái lôi bài vậy là cả là chẳng bìa là fan abun anh em coi là fan abun với mình ra cái với mình vẫn chỉ cả cái lôi bài hiện mẹ nó chỉ các cái school lôi bài cái năng đứt phì cho mình ra cái coi school là được mẹ tôi chấp bố bố cái các cái lôi cái năng rán vẫn supervise ye ne ada school ne ko coin man man mun chika ka lo kana randa le bi yenen ke ye dupi ku be kon e kene ko bi parent nge ya da a chan zaman da a che me dinwan ba ke chika ka lo ka lo ka la ka to ka chen lo ye jam ko school le ke nwanin o ke nwan men du kene ka to kene dia o ke nwan attend ne ada attend ne muhem mình có cái là biết cái lui log on le computer để ngai ko lo ka le dar le cái lo tv cho ko le tv rồi à bên classes có lo te cái ten te liwen ku classes ai cái mà cái absent kena piet ba nyen ti de da achan ba yang ngi ba tam te bo de ngi zaman indi zaman break zaman indi zaman bento class go ka go loy aneng de chol campus ya da ayina te de men do yeting to facility wala chi to facility ka to bai ka to online kena ye du pi je gra ga ba ya da ga ye ngi nga ken class aten online ali mo ye dun ken ranga lui lo ko na ye ngi ye sa di ku subject indi en ken hadaro ken ke to ke ye du pi je ye ke loy ya da du pi ja ko le ada ye men nu lui disengage or men nu chat ya attend ne for online the classes ka attend ke du pi je le or ne grande lui school win le bi ku you win ku le in so ke ne tem ba nang telephone ben school ke tem ba ya kwan ku ba ping ye nguloi ai ra won ko ne kan email do alle bin ka won ko rin ke men do le bit watch nang der chol campus ada in create when it house ada ngai campus ba ya lui log on to campus ke attended men do da ba wa ya ting in anen cái der chol learning test when ne ka kan when ga pie bin na to ya da kina la bating ye ma da in ni lui obadio ye ma da in ni en ta hor zaman won ko re ye ma da in ni en ta hor ke gaw kake akale baga ya ting campus nya aku che ne ada ki jamo ko school abin nyodi te win bina lui lock on ku te bin win attend and man waiting ti londe loy ko ti tawo wala ken tawo kake awi baga wi bin ka jam ko de ki go nyodi ne ada anan ko school ja le bini ko mi nyodi de woni te ku ina te in lui lock in dere ya miss zamana ta a chi ko ja le yi ku da ken man lui le yi cái tầm này da ba ping rồi de pi cái lui le ye ente de wala ye de pi cha le bi le ko woni ene muhim aya da nan ran da ya muragab ran woni ene cho learning mentor ya muragab a particular group of miss ran ya da ye de pi bin de pi jun man de pi I report yenen ran ne ken man du lo ya pet wala nen ko won to cái ko rin cái parent cái ran le bi yo u jem cái gì le bi amat lối rung mo ít ku jem cái này in bi ki loy man du ke ci wo ku ke ci loy ke ci ting ala bi loy ke ne yin ben ala ba nang ni ke ne e ke to ada cara gam ba nang ala ga ke ne du fi ku jala learning mentor ke loy man du ben ala ba go ngai ala ba ngai che ke da la ba la yin ala ba go ngai ku jam ye ki je to ke ne ke concern zaman lockdown ben aye mi ju ja ben a falling behind ku da ci men du ku dong chien e ka iriel bu lui ka cha ke ne ene ka score faran bi ni ti zaman lockdown e zaman really de la mi a cha na mi ko wen ki ka ken le lo especially mi go lo no doro le wono do wan in high school e mi won ta woni tie ku to I am sure so I ka ken aye ka lo ban mi go no doro le wono do wan ka technology ka wan ka home learning ka wan mi primary de mi won to lower classes ai home learning kan wane ada kana ai ko zaman bika push rana lu go jal ra kan rana na soviet ka chi la du ka wanda on ko lo ye ka ba ja ton fere na chan da benang zaman ku we ne ka ban so men du ku dong chien ka pet bang ni ba cha lui ka cha bi ku pe le bi men du lui ka cha ku la be na nga gwer mi ku dong chien na nga gwer da ka be lo be ka lui ka cha kwa gwiera ye ayen ka ba be fasili yi ke bi pie na che ba pie e yen ka wan chen dong chie yen ka ye la pie kene nang ta sir kana mi so temra ye ti man du ku chi la yi ne du pie na re na che dong chie ta tem ba ko chiu ta an companies won pie ku ka che ko ji ti we wu ji ta chi ko cha we ji ale benang e bil ya 300 tem companies ka abu ko ba jam ko la che ra gwi ra chan ba ke ba men du ba luo enroll for tutoring u ka le lu kasha de ja ba to ya da mi system ba eden we ne ka ko ku feren system ene ka lu mi fail a che mi ko ke pai a gudu mi ka wa system of education a lu mi fail ada kan lu invest in education men do le bedong chien ami aka mi ra jo ko be go ku kena ata ko isu denis o ken lu invest in mi ko talim ne talim den aken o ken echen investment fi 2000 o la lu ka ko kwan ko wo ku kena chen ge point mi so system echen mi ko ka pe ga che ka fail ko che mi ko ka ku kang e system ga lu mi fail ka chi communities ko ke mani Vietnam ya da community a chi ting a chi ngai already ke ka nan ke chi 40 years ba ten so a chi ngai system that is failing cái mi duyệt ai cái cha dong chen mi duyệt ai ai lui disengage chan kin cái cha bè ngay cái là ba cha bay nằm ta yung ba lôi cái này chỉ cái bên ngay cái thing man Vietnamese mi cái bên ai cái là thiếu majority of them are mi cái là thiếu vậy này cái mi cái thing cái ngay lui chỉ cái đang em bu ngay cái căng then mi cái chin wo cái time cái chin wo cái investment ya ga sedu eba mandu le for tutoring e green mata wata le mandu abenang change abenang impact ko mandu le ngi lu ta da nang mi dieng ki parent ka lu invest angi lu community dai angi lu ka parent ka ji ka nim ta pen ku tingi na na man di talim man di nga muhim ko ga chi mi ka ngi lu aka ji to ka pet ku ta da ra to jama pat ko yue go ta ken ka nim ta pen na re ke fa ne system bai men do chi le ja pye ke to kule la tin le be ngi pye e ko support outside in ga ye mi bi na mi ke ting ke ngi lui anen India na ngi lui anen mi ko ke community so ke mani Kenya ni Uganda anen mi bien ke ento a ngi lui ai feren ga ka chi lui invest in mi ken e che ka gu ke chi ke lui ke che ka pye won ko ke phi de ni ke lui ke ni ga ka ba thon feren ku an ci jam ret zaman da tabba nan zaman da zuwa ba jam where tutoring ne ga important ranen ga investment jalo ka men do le ngi lui ku ne ga kunwan wo chan system of education ba den angoru ken ku dede ku ke ne ga wo riom sukula yo ting sukul ko wan to afrika yen me lo sukul ku lo de phi le kri ben le phi la men do kan ni ba den yin pere ni ga long di loy ada kan men do support ka ching phi le loy kini yene ke ka balwel o danen zaman da ci Abraham kana maten ba guir zaman da o be ja ba jam e krita alim a ci riya lawo ci riya la ret ku ka ko bu o ni ta pin go e feren so supervision ne zaman lockdown ne ka ba ja ton we ne ke muhim pa ye nyen ti men du u ye lwe de ja to ke ci ngi ci gar ke ye lwe de ni mu fara ga game ke loy men du ke den to ku ala ba go ti cũng như ada ya man to game cái gorio thì chỉ nhận thao cái lỗi ở là bị thi gì nguyên cái đằng rồi với cả bà thiên người lỗi cái này là viên man to là bao gồm nghề người quẹt cái ban giáo dục trả lời này supervision này cái muhiim tem cái ada chả nên cái level cái school cái ya cái phiên phiệt chả cái bên school cái bên cái chiêu win chiêu moderation chỉ cái nên concern ku ken ku dale ke kal me dale be jalo ga al be lok ku da li mi a che kan yari yal ke da be jal to ku obra lok ta mi chela da ni tin ke ben jal to ku ke ni ne ke ba jwa we supervision ne ke muhim zaman lockdown ti de nyen men du ba ben be ti de nyen men du da tin an wa nin chi kan lo ku yi ni jam yen yo ko to ku le men na chan wan bai aka be alo sukul abenang ni ma hadut ben ga yeni abe alo nin ga dik abe alo nin ga dik aneng nin be ga yeni ku nin be ga ter bai e kana bi mu da si no learning mentor abe ja wa ka wa de ga londe so I think I should bear ku kene ne ga ke wi ja rom kan we ne e cool
in challe charit Jeremiah Ding will chaka luelka you will be back again will chaka luelka ko jarita bi ko kun acha ke luel ku ke kadia ay very valuable kadia ko wel ta wel to ngoli nen abin to wel ka a very important rate yo no barnama je bari yomar arba ke kre piyo chen ga yiwalu yomar baba banti ngade ran ci may ko te Abraham en kalang yomar ba ka chu bebe kene kre school yena mi dena ke piyo imi de jin du chien na de ngun chol ko mi ka wel ka ba de ka du ko pin Abraham Lora and mute
ayen ke twen ale ga ba do we Robert when Jeremiah chan kule ye kol don chan ay wo wai wa ko du ka to ne ka che pya to pya bin nang fresh people ba ba ya bay ke ka cha ke bay ke in the term of yongalo bi parent yongalo bi loy e important when ga kor ku when ga kar chan ba lar bi ba la ko ke da ro e yongu cher kana daga bi nga ya town man da man investment ya loyal in Jeremiah bi quite be consider ke him communication can is school very important can jam yen du pio ba ile example anong man ko ran away man ko ko to dele bar kini ay lo la che ko to lower classes aguji ka to ngade high upper classes ka anong big issue ya da met elar to kuli ko lui wan yen kan to bai so yen a challe yong be loy chan bu kwan chu ke lo ku le de pe yen le choose ku le yen be loy go ter wan yen go live variant ke lo supervision su kuli go ben ko vi ku cholan ku le yin Abraham ta wona man go la go le okay je le ke lo yen ke go le la ka ye le ke ne lo ku ya la ke na lo ke go le okay ga japalen so nana en tawan yen ku men tuk ato bai men lui gan yen ya da go le ki ata le kor betai ku ke le tej le e men ko re che men da le la ne tej le last night so I'm tired now I want to go to sleep go la bay ku ya temba ken bay ku ya bay ken ga jilo no go le la ka fiat kimra lo ke lo ku game lo ku full game go ko jor jel num go mar ke won go jala du ngadi ti loi so imane ku ci tasu kule jone e ken ke won ne chane oriented beloy e ken loy bada ci supervisor to kule ci belum ku jel ina jal yene ne ken ku ko kwan ci ko kwan ci ko kar be henin this time before the end of the lesson aci be ina de waranga aci
Garang, you are on mute.
emphasizing on that bi mandu badil supervise yene ya da ya me da kor bayarir table num doni chala la luyur na le luyur kala tek so ye cha luyi table num dining table num ti chinen ay to pia da chen ye thousand ke ye cha luyi the dining table num so that ba kan en ga bine ke loy device den luyi entin ye iPad wala computer en ga bine nya ra ga ko en ga ben go ariya very important ekene ku ka bugu yunga lugu emphasize ma nin beban ka kan daman ake kur Okay, check his other device. Okay. I don't know. Can kira di iko nangen I don't know. Can I can a device the token enter. But hello
uh,
iko ya.
Abraham achin mishkila lang iko ya lekin ko ta pinga peta chin mishkila.
Ai fayen yina duer ku yin Jeremiah na non ke bag summarize. Can ka bi wa bala dutin ko le can ke ben next week Wednesday ke all human development. Ko be are based on child development. We copying so yen ngadi wachi gaw ne technology chi wadwor jura ma wa chi ben ga wachi gaw da man ni ku support bi waka ben e ta de temunus en ga support bi waka ben so man thioke we yi Jeremiah we na Robert we le ba ben nyal ba ga ben nyal Martin ga dia ku na non ku bi ran bi summarize ka bi summary ka bi loy ben to ku bugu to kan wachi da man chu ku nya ret
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Brother Abrams and Martin. Kadang TV show kan TV show pat and a lot of topics about
Hello, Robert.
Yeah.
You are free now to speak in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chả là cái điều con cao và summarize
Yeah,
cái
I was
kia
just
cái
saying,
Robert giá thôi.
like
Robert.
the topics that you
Ngadi
created.
lim Jeremiah lim.
Yeah. So the program that you created for TV show in terms of being associated with the board community, but also it's helping other broader communities, a really great initiative. As someone that work at school, thinks it's good to collaborate and share the knowledge because knowledge of education is really important. And with education, it's not just confined to the board community, but it will help other various communities. So in terms of the topics about impact of COVID-19 on learning, is a great it's a great topic around the world because global pandemics on learning and well-being is a big things that organizations are working to combat that, but is working in partnership with the community, families, and to support like the disadvantaged community. When I say disadvantaged community, there are newer community that move in to to places like Australia and other like Western society in terms of being from a South Sudanese community or African community. There are different foundation that we build, and those are the things that you were saying before. In each family, there's strengths and limitations, but education brings that best outcome for the kids. And the best outcome is for the family to build that foundation at the very start. And start with the routines like prep, as I said before. It's good for for kids to go to bed on time, getting up on times in the mornings and being able to manage to attend classes. So all of these are really important. And if those routines are not in place, it impact on well-being. Like a student wouldn't be able to attend, and those does impact later on in year 9, year 10s, and that's where a lot of things become apparent because they won't be able to manage in terms of academic. But let me just say this academic is not just one aspect like BCE or BCAL. All of these pathways are important, but provided that the young person knows where the future lead them in terms of successful pathways. One thing that I would say again, if a young person is struggling with different things, find a program, find an organization, find a mentors that help them navigate through the system. And the important of that job is for a parent to find great mentors, as Jeremiah said before, is being vigilant in terms of what's in best interest of your child, because you are giving your child a foundation. and that foundation is helping them cope through different challenges. And with COVID pandemic, it's not just a challenge on young person. Even myself, as someone that working in an organization, I have to look after my well-being. I have to go to work. I like biking. So all of these are really good things that is boost your health and and your mental health and well-being. So all of these, find time to go out and work with your children. So it gives them that motivation to overcome some of the challenges. And just checking in intergenerational gaps. We are dealing a lot with intergenerational gap as a community, because we move into a new system. We have to learn to adapt to a different culture and system. So, and that's why organizations work closely with the families, with the community, to find services that help community cope through different challenges and being able to find opportunities. So all of these are really important. In terms of peer pressure, peer distraction, it's up to parents to know where your child go, what time do they go to bed, how often do they do their homework, and if your teacher call, you need to investigate, have they done their work or they haven't. And the thing that Jeremiah said before, if your child hasn't attended, you need to have a login for your campus school database to know your child has attended this class, has submitted this work, and work closely with your teachers. Teachers that are really great teachers, because system is really big. The education system is big, but it's up to parents to navigate through the system. And if parents struggle with understanding the system, there are bicultural workers like myself. You check in with those people to help you navigate through the system. Ask valuable questions that will help you understand the system, but also to serve your child's best interest in learning. Another part that I would touch on is the pathways. I know from a community, a lot of a parent would always expect their child to be a doctor, teacher, nurse. Most of the time, guide your child, but don't choose the pathway on their behalf, because it confuses them and it causes a conflict. So the best interest is for you to work with your child, see what do they need to do in their life. It's okay for someone to change the career pathway along the line. Even adults, sometimes we tend to change the career in a different setting. It's okay, but the most important thing is the foundation and being able to cope to build your academic or work skills. So all of these are really important. Another department that parents don't understand much is the careers. Ask a lot of valuable questions from careers advisors within the school, and if you don't understand the services available within the school, ask admin team, ask bicultural workers, ask the assistant principal or principal, what are the available services for my child. I need my child to participate in this program, whether a sporting program, whether a leadership program. All of these are good connector for a young person to be able to navigate through the system. Another part that I would suggest a parent to do, get your child to be involved in a lot of community programs, because that's what teach them life skill. They meet great mentors, people that have life experience. They would be able to guide them through different paths, not different pathways, but different opportunities and community organization. So work experience is really important. And those work experience, a young person need to start from year 7, let me say. Like, for example, helping out in the church. They need to know what sort of skill they've learned from that. And there are things that like employers look for, transferable skill. Transferable skills like teamwork, customer service skills, or people skill. All of these things you can use in a different job. So all of these, a young person need to understand those from a very young age. And just one last comment that I will make. There's a young lady in America that has won a gold medal, and it's of South Sudanese background. I think something more. My apologies for forgetting her name, but she's a really great role model for young people within our communities, especially South Sudanese, but broader African community. If you can look at her background, she started when she's really young. She's trained consistently, and then she was able to deliver and achieve goal. So these things, you need to guide your child at the very young age for them to develop aspiration and hobbies. Don't let your child go to bed late. As Jeremiah said before, this thing is impact on well-being, and they wouldn't be able to function in class, and they miss out on learning. So take out electronics device in the bedroom, because most of the time when a young person hold the device in their face, and imagine in a dim light, they wouldn't be able to focus more. So all of these are really important for parents to understand. So that's just advice, but I would talk more next time. But look out for disengagement. There are some young people that are has fallen through the crack, I would say, disengaged. Most of the time, they will a young person would be able to be distracted. I think, Mal, thank you. Would be able to be distracted, and they always find those young people that are distracted, and they form a friendship. So as a parent, know where your child go and how you can support them to not fall through that pathway. So thank you, Abraham and Martin.
And up the red in chocolate, brother Robert. This is an ongoing program. We need to learn more to work, and we need to give more encouragement to our parents, and so that they can support their kids. For important rate. Can na chu support chu yen gam ku chu ke chanyi chu chanyi parent lana daga yen anong ki jur wak sukuli kaka chilu big date chilu be apply so na leran yo bai kara ne to ke piori hak lul ya chol yup ku ler med ler ku lui mislet lul ya I have done it. So most of the time I follow when they say that, I say, okay, can you screenshot? Because your screenshot will leave stamp time time could date they will be there. So then sometime I caught them in like that. All right, I was doing it. I will submit it tomorrow, or I will submit it in late hours. So such a thing, we need parents can be vigilant about it. So in challenge it. Jeremiah Jeremiah begin to summarize, and we will talk more.
Thank you, Abraham.
Yeah, we chả bè lấy cái điều bây giờ chỉ cái chán vô chứ gạo đấy. Cái bắt thon fair and zaman lockdown is supervision cái number one.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Akin wache mustajilin ane ko korban loyal, please, we need your advice. You have a time.
Yeah,
bin jam.
Okay, supervision en gaya tin supervision gaya. Okay, supervision en gaya muhim. Zaman lockdown supervision en gaya very important. Even kuchi chai kwen da ting farang game ku koloi men du kai gaden ku la le ngai ki che kwen. Chan game ai nang za ko ai nang yiri ai wai nang koi ko ring so le bagwa ngai ke ne game. E ke tok ken. Ken rau men kuchi jor ba di go ri thì trên ní ping đi go ria ku lên men à lẽ pana bun mà lẽ coi pana bun cái anh chú go ria na đây anh chú mục số lẽ chặt tuyệt đi go ria jam coi cái tôi cool ku ka bler bler supervise ai cái lối bài ra đây chỉ là lối pana bun tu ni en thôi chứ ku về cái lối của phone chỉ về là lối chả nào lối thì cái này làm về yo cái lối ở trên cái lối pana bun cái này cái đề cả bà thon fair cái đề đó ku kai muhimma rete da o mi juye ko a che kwen ke cho literacy jala numeracy e very low re da ke e very low kuma ne low ene ka la tiong nim le ka la high school e kena ko fa ren bi ngi na re si sam bai den there are many ways. There are many ways libin mendu the baben yal. Kupal ke APA school. Ke APA school is enough. Find other way ku teach koi ko. Adan ran de ngej ke Vietnamese wala ran de ngej ke ran migrant ke doi ben bai den. Ti abi le ke yen ko loirot. A chance system of education bai den. E michila. Achi wo pay wo Sudanese. It lo ko ben. So da ye mendu ku dong chien ke ye parent. Tem. You go real la am dol go wala di go real la. E men ku abia muk sula den kan lewi. Le de fana bun en ka chien bu dong chien. Quyền ka bene la supervise quyền ka bene ang de ba log loy ekene aya tinge muhem so we parent digo we gu jari a chan tali ma lwe jieng on ko ne jieng lwe la met la bi jieng o lwe tik lwe mon pa ni la bi jieng kino ani na ye la jieng yen ka yin ko nyi ku da gumba ka la ya me la de pe kan so kene alia ma pe la we parent di aneng man du no ani ba ke di go ri kene telephone ko da yo chan telephone ban school zaman da yatin a telephone school ki ben ino ma ki men du wo ki ben ino zaman da ki men du wo ki ben ino zaman da kra bil wela men du ki kra da chi loy ene ke ben ino tem kra za do ku cha ping ki ene ga le bi men du do ku da kan ping ka men du le bi kra ja loy ku je ku kwet am ya ka chop school ni le bi ja chol ku le la ba men du chi kan loy ku chop bara cha la jam ku lo yu cái Iran won cái chu wo ku cha lo ngi cái chu wo chan man lo le bin cái chu wo la ba ngi cái chu wo ku lo le cái na wa de wa ma jam ye cái man do chi be ba yen condition ben to ku le cái Iran da neng de wa cha ka chop an ba ka ja ba kwet ora cha go join abi ping cái yen cái muhim behavior ba den yen cái me chla ka wa man du ngi lui ku kana good behavior ka chen me chla man du ku cha ngi lui ku le ku neng po behavior ka me chla ku system bai ne system de wa ja ret aneng de chi koi kwa de rit aneng cái cho report when ye yen mi after chi cái exam lo or so個 term it's blind falling aneng 3 column aneng column to on the right aneng column to in the middle aneng column to on the left I think man do la ka to in the middle cái range of 40 le for a range of 45 le 50 cái nào bị đi phi le man do to standard ala ba yi lo fi ho jam ya le man do ma sa da phi but at a range of 45 le 50 I lo ka to below standard cái ta da man to 45 du phi I lo ka to above the standard ka to from 50 le 100 a chan ranking a che ba lo ba ten in system there and column one column on the left one column on the right which allow one column in the middle so column to in the middle a blind falling e ko mo ra chi we nyu te won to man do chi la ba ngi te to wen tit ku ke ne appear this system when a reporting system be ang e parent ala ja man do thing ka to in the middle you make sure but support to get out of that standard be I mean 50 le gedam in ka bin man do thing ka ne mo sa wa pe ton to but ato standard ka to kam 45 ke ne 50 e ke man do ta chien ko ye report nyu ka to standard ke ne appear ke da appear du jam ko la kan bi parent ngi reporting system ko no ana ret ko no ana da chi ran che nyu din ka chi la ba ngi ila ba report wo ka chi ngi a cha na e tur line to right and then line there ta left and then line there to in the middle e ke na nen time there ka bi wo ba jam tin a cha ne ga le bi nyu za de ngo lo man do ko mo sa wa yin de to ko man do e ke ne muhim ke ni investment e muhim ret la wo ko o Sudanese mi ko ngai kan but at the time to yen ke du lo invest who can a system lo je ke affected but I system ke affected they fall behind ami ya kal lu ke me de ne kan ke wo a che mi ke ye wo de ka ti ye wo ja to but system ne ka ke fail mi community when ke support a lui a ngi lui ara anda la ba yo ke ye mon Vietnamese ku to but men đấy là phía chế ran vẫn nghịch cẳng ku chwa ruồi pin cái nào là bục lối so cái này ai ăn vào cái way coi quá ku bu nhìn ta pin ku tâm ba nên telephone bên số kuli ya con pin ai cái pin ya pin phi ri ai cái phiệt cái lùm cái phiệt chỉ men đồ lối anh đi ku du telephone du ku re telephone bo số kuli cho nên các con cái này có ra đấy ku da cái ra hiện tại ba cái pin cái way men đồ là bu quét ai em ya cái lấy lấy phải rồi về ba lo another school and ahora em ya cái mấy chỉ suspended cái bu re ba ku chỉ be ba la school Ryan ka ken ba la school cái la cha cái nó có vẫn chỉ lui disengage we ne jal jel ke so cái này nó cả ba your way ku I think anh deal so supervision is very important mà zaman lockdown achan lockdown all the time em is joja ben dong kien ku anh so cái
ai na pet Jeremiah in chu balej ka de loy ramida ta de ne yiko la bay na ngan ok mira ko
acha mute la twin.
okay ai na Jeremiah in chu lej ku ko pin ko ga da chu ke leji ada ku jela inin Martin ku jela ran choro beda do ai we chu ke lej ni man thay no lon chu ko loy ku kene is ongoing taban we need this program bi wo ko bu ke na do bu ko chale chana non ko ke ignore ai ke dol e ko but alu ko ke ne loy ku ka yi ke dol e je lela kene e ke tin simple la anya cha pet jam taw to kuli we ran we mudir ku jara na mudir kuran administration ai we expect chikana daga non ka bak loy ne koy kon ene kay chok de na non kray chi me loy ke ni lienyin because yin la in baras ku kene ku jal ben ku temba jal communicate with a parent parent ko la ko la kick out ke kene yelo in Jeremiah chanien be parent be yi taw pin be ping yo ngol to kuli e mehim mit ko kemen alle ben ran to non ko kor beloy submission akin loy ku ka kor parent ku parent achiro yok then alo end of that report ku le ben ba den ke ka lui report ke nil na mi ha ka jala choosing a pathway lui lan kor bala let's say p Victoria ka lui lan kor bala p BCE okay then ku report is poor report de ne ni ngadi achi yen room ben lo Bela PBC because BC a Bela Luik independent because there are non ki gor kwanon ki queen so netukuli ji achi man ko to high school ka ja bala kun kene ke which is a che right ken ne ware ki wa jam ke chol transition ku transition ade bi wa ba jam tin next time transition from prep to primary school very important. Then transition from year 6 to year 7. Amehim ke an ka chi mit ka chi ka wo tinela kala ke to man do ya falling behind. Ku kale adapt to kuli to be na yo kula he is not able to do this so Lloyd have modified. Yating so kala ka jara wo wai pen ya chirman enzyme chan enzyme ku tell me ku lui support ku bela dial digest can relax because I need somebody is going to work for it. It's the same to young man that could work that you modified. Why should I bother? I will be doing this very small thing. Then now I'm making that person, that child be a dumb more. So Rana Cham career ko the same thing to Nangmet Netukuli. We need a parent buku ya listening ne advice ene cheloy mantay ne kolu isukuli chirman Jeremiah kan Robert kiya taw e ko lui ki chi lui support so next time wab de wa bela la ben kuwa ben on different topic ku kuwa beloy advice kok aba ka ba Umar so kuman tai we cha ka le jaret ne ben chi wek ben ka cha ke pol chiman ne de Robert can declining invitation from BMC, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
garang cha ja to ga.
Bar Jeremiah.
Lawyer and Mian Martin, yes. Kika ba jwatin and system by it and a wajaret. A waj can system there one. Especially a big gap between primary and high school. Could have a man do grammar to remove. And then the NHL multiplication and long division I can remove from the curriculum. It can have quick so okay, yemi lom a basic literacy, yala basic numeracy.
Yeah.
So what I am and we low in literacy and numeracy, kakachin a strong foundation. Dale year 7, they find it hard to close that gap. The problem is at all in primary school. Era job from kindergarten to primary school. You falling behind. Rami year 7, finding a very big gap between year 7 and year 6 or primary school and high school, and a very big gap. Abela Jal year 11, year 10, 11, 12. Abela then gap did year 9. So these two places I want near me is don't way. So it can talk a kin who did it. So I call be fair and make a young data man to primary school. Make sure the literacy and numeracy skill are developed. A channel lam year 7 can settle in very easily. Louis transition is mostly to year 9. Year 7 to 9 are foundation. I better jolly year 10, 11, bella another transition. And think could I chairman to be a coach between year 7 to year 9 to lay a very strong foundation. Color year 11, 12 low easily. So can you indicate but yet? Ukaka I can find and I can date because system Biden go chiran here we are in a bit. Kakachila but I did it.
Hey, na pia dare.
But Joaquin can Kachi Jeremiah Wadun Takom one reading can and my hemorrhage. Reading a god Kaneka Wada Lil Kachol bedtime story. And you call I can like myth, I can make a moving or bedtime story to man and you call Kwane pan jing to it made a jam become mukum name about a story. A different system then and credential bedtime story is reading time. Reading time then it needs to start when the child is really young. Connecting a mistake community that I law made a year telephone can be made book of yin. And then that's the a child will become addicted to technology who can internet disadvantage and a job. Where a job credential motor skill can I'm a hemorrhage can a motor skill. To when I made the group to attend at them benang to when a hobby to my reading or a sport. Kachira kai would be back a primate, Manuel Tinga to go. Me want to go and I chatter but Kanaka right, I are bored and then they find other things that are distracted. Could distractive can I be disengage. When Kapatin parent, Kachol is a Kawaja program a full time. Kolabla jal made bla yak in swimming pool, a labla yak in dance, credential taekwondo. All of these activities are really important. So I can we but the at and can back learn card advice. Thank you.
Yanaka, which a late work. I'm interested in but they can be you want to maybe balang kachir 2 or 3 another episode. Ku will check a glue. I tried by the other do a pin. I can get your radio anywhere I do pin, could do pin, Naran camping a cool cup of ping mea. Naran camping mea go wapping a meati. Naran kimbaping a cool caberbapping a cooler in anything at 10 will radio. I could do pin, could do cake pin. Kachakaluela cooler. Coach ping a cooler. I will a lankapia brand like you. Can I get you? We'll be jalang a good night.